Hi, I'm Sammy Murrian, and this is a movie review from Rehab. On my channel, I have gone on and on about what a good year for movies 2016 has been. This is also a stellar year for documentaries. Already in 2016, we've had De Palma, which was just this masterclass on filmmaking and the film industry. Also, we've had Weiner, about Anthony Weiner and his political scandals, like a time capsule worthy microcosm of our political circus and our insane United States political system. And now I've just seen Tickled, which is my favorite documentary that I have seen so far this year. This is from two New Zealand filmmakers named David Farrier and Dylan Reeve. Tickled begins, innocently enough, Farrier is exploring online and comes across competitive endurance tickling. A very strange, seemingly fairly harmless online fetish videos of attractive young athletic men being bound and tied up and tickled to their very limits. Obviously, when Farrier discovered this online weirdness, he was intrigued and thought, oh, I'll just make a documentary about this. This seems harmless and fun. Very shortly after they began investigating the sources of these online tickling videos, the filmmakers began to uncover something much more. This is a film I absolutely do not want to spoil for you. This is an explosive documentary about uncovering absolute madness. I will say that Farrier and Dylan Reeve stuck out this investigation like either the bravest filmmakers I've ever seen or like absolute fools. No one could accuse these guys of not being thorough. You could probably accuse them of having a death wish and being completely crazy. In investigating these weird online male tickling videos, Farrier and Reeve came across essentially a bully. A bully with very deep pockets. Fortunately for Farrier and Reeve, and fortunately for us, the viewers, part of this film was shot in New Zealand. And in New Zealand, privacy laws are not what they are in the US, and Reeve and Farrier were able to film their subjects to a degree that they just would not have been able to had this happened on the US. We have much stricter privacy laws about recording conversations and things like that. Like I said, this documentary is nothing if not thorough. These guys follow the source to the bitter end. They follow the breadcrumbs to the witch's house, and they find this bully, and they confront this bully on camera. And I don't know that I've seen a scene in a film this year that had me biting my nails quite like this confrontation. I mean, this movie is exhilarating. It's also funny in the beginning. At first, this movie seems like it's going to be super innocent and funny. Then it hits a mark around the halfway point where it becomes decidedly unfunny. The movie becomes infuriating, depressing, genuinely sad. Farrier and Reeve do a wonderfully thorough job not only of investigating this bully and these crazy people behind these tickling videos, but also the subjects, these models in these tickling videos. These guys who have just been preyed upon by an internet bully with deep pockets. Poor young guys, all from bumblefuck United States, whose lives are threatened, if not ruined, by this bully who, were it not for this documentary, would have remained completely anonymous to this day and could just keep bullying these poor guys indefinitely. This movie is very sad. It also becomes unbelievably creepy. The further this investigation goes along, the creepier and creepier and creepier it gets. People are sick. There's some really, really, really sick people out there who have way more power than they should, and who, were it not for extremely brave documentary filmmakers, could remain completely anonymous. Anyone who's watched my channel knows that I love horror movies, I love scary things, I love to be scared, I love to be creeped out. You hear that phrase all the time, oh, it made my skin crawl. Oh, that was skin crawling. Okay, as Tickled went along, I literally felt my skin crawling off of my body. This is really, really, really sick. People are sick. Power and money have always given bullies an advantage. And now we have the internet, where those bullies can take everything a step further and frequently remain completely anonymous. And in this film, in Tickled, Dylan Reeve and David Farrier straight up catch a huge bully red-handed, and that's all there is to it. These filmmakers are still involved in some legal drama, I think. I think these guys are going to be completely fine in the long run. You can't sue someone for defamation when what they've discovered is completely true. Thus, it would not be defamation. The subjects of Tickled, the villains, the people who are uncovered in this documentary, actually showed up at the Sundance Film Festival at a screening of Tickled and confronted and booed and verbally abused the filmmakers during a Q&A. Fortunately, the audience saw the movie beforehand and booed and removed, these hecklers. They were taken out. The subjects of this movie, the bullies, who I don't want to reveal on this video because this movie is about that reveal. These people claim that their reputations were damaged and their lives were damaged because of this documentary. The irony there is this documentary uncovers that that is exactly what these bullies were doing to dozens and dozens of young men for decades. Please go out of your way to see this movie. Right now it's in limited release. I think it'll be on streaming very soon. Go out of your way to support a movie like this. Don't pirate this movie. Never pirate movies, but go out of your way to see this movie, to pay for this movie, because this is one hell of a feat of documentary filmmaking. Like I said, this is my favorite documentary of the year so far. This is insane. You guys, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in. Your support means a great deal to me. I'm still in the South visiting my family. I'm leaving in a couple days, and then everything will be back to normal, at least for a while. If you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. Take care of yourselves, keep in touch, and be well, everybody. Bye!